What up, tribe? It's your Raji, and I would like to welcome you to my podcast, The House of Kush, where the evolved hustlers come to learn more about rootwork, conjure, tarot, culture, astrology, and a little bit of everything in between. If you missed the previous episode, tap in. It is a really good episode on navigating spiritual warfare within the family, and it gives you a couple of signs that you may be going through that. So this should be coming after that episode, so if you guys want to check that out, do check out that episode. So right now I am going to tap into a reading for the week ahead. So we're going to go ahead and open the roads. Thank you so much to the spirits, my spirit team, my elevated spirit team, for opening the roads and allowing me to make connection for the tribe. Thank you so much for covering and protecting us as we go on this journey. Thank you so much for the gift. You know, I don't abuse the gift. I honor it. I appreciate it. I love it. I respect it. Alrighty. What guidance do you guys have for us for the week ahead? Let's see what we got going on. As y'all know, it's Sunday, ruled by the sun. The moon is waning in Cancer today, so that's what prompted the family spiritual warfare type of energy. You know, waning is us releasing and ridding ourselves of that energy. Okay, so we're working on that. Traditionally, the mother is the moon, Cancer energy, but Cancer is also family. And then in the Hoodoo Tarot deck, the Pa card is, the moon card is actually the Pa card, which symbolizes the father. So this is, to me, energy just surrounding the family lineage. Now, we kind of touched briefly in the previous episode on the fact that, you know, all ancestors don't belong on your altar. And a lot of times when you are building in your spiritual journey, you do go through the phase of not, you know, being close as you would like to be with your family. You want that support, you want that, you know, help and lifting you up, but it just, when you're meant to do a thing, it don't always play out like that. You know, very seldom it plays out like that. So I feel like this is one of those days where we're kind of working with that energy. So let's see what we got here. All right, what do you got for us, y'all? Let's see. So we got the Miss Robinson, Capricorn energy for the past, the Devil card in traditional, Mother of Coins in the upright for the present. Collectively, we've got the Father of Knives in the reverse. Near future, we've got the Eight of Coins in the reverse. Overall, we've got the Miss Ida in reverse. So we've got heavy earth sign energy here, but also we've got a lick of air sign energy. So off top, for the upcoming week, what we got, y'all? What we got here? There's some things that are being illuminated so that you can be able to rest in the present moment. I just heard resting speed. Like, you're just in a space where you're allowing things to naturally come towards you so that you can build and be secure and have abundance. Someone might want to tap into utilizing lavender this week, but you're just being advised to, like, a chamomile as well, to slow down and allow yourself to get out of the feeling like you're not on time. You're on time. Everything that is happening for you is divine in terms of your journey. Even the parts of the journey where they seem to be making you feel like you're behind, okay? You feel like you're out of time. You feel like you wasted time. You may be feeling like a lot of things that you're trying to manifest and do are slowed down in terms of whatever it is you're building. To me, that is Ida is also symbolizing the high priestess in reverse, which is you don't want to employ as much patience, right? There is some sort of negative attachment here, though, as well, to a karmic air sign masculine that's in your energy, as well as a karmic Taurus feminine energy. Let me see something here. So these things were illuminated for you from your past with the 8 of Knives in the upright past 8 weeks, if you will, take away resonates, where it's like they had to illuminate these things to you so that you almost were forced into making a decision. With the 8 energy here, to me, that's like harmonizing, doing things that were in alignment. I just heard what goes around comes around. So whatever decision you make, it needs to be in favor of you. Okay? And it needs to be Father of 6 in the upright. It needs to be something that supports your vision. It's going to be the bravest decision you've ever made in your life, honestly. To walk your own path is what I'm hearing. And this might be afraid. Like I said, you might feel like you don't have time to rebuild. You don't have time to do such a thing. But Spirit is saying you do, because the big queen is protected. The big queen is blessed and highly favored. I got Aries energy here. Yeah, so you're allowing these situations or these people that are in your space here to make you feel like you don't have time to really focus on things that bring you joy, things that bring you peace. And there's a lot of situations with the 6 of Baskets in reverse where it's like you have to kind of make peace with those things that maybe you feel like you lost out on, or you didn't get the opportunity to do what it is that you were desiring. Especially when it comes to whoever you were working with or whatever you're working on, employment or business wise. 3 of Coins in the upright. Yeah, you need to make peace with that. Like this week, you gotta just make the choice to say, you always got time. You know, the grass is greener wherever the fuck you are. Okay, so feeling like you lost out because people can't see your vision, they are the ones who lost out. Confirmation. 8 of Coins in reverse, please. Things are being slowed down for you, but you are still getting your wish fulfillment with the 9 of Baskets in the upright here. You may have lost a lot, but at the end, you still gonna have your way out here. You still gonna get what you want. Tell me more. Maybe you feel a loss of control, a loss of stability. 4 of Coins in the past 4 years. But your spirit team is assisting you. 6 of Coins in the upright. I'm also hearing that, but you have to know when to ask for help. Like, you got to get at your altar and you got to, even if you in water, I'm hearing somebody might manifest better when they're taking baths or showers. You got to be able to say, okay, like, what's up, y'all? Need a little help. You know what I'm saying? Following your intuition. There's a need to like stand firm in your rituals too, as well. Yeah. You don't feel supported. You feel like this is a loss, but the things that were taken away from you were for your greater good. Ace of Pentacles. I know that's right. You're getting something better than you could imagine. In this image of the Ace of Coins, Ace of Pentacles, for this deck, I see like the pie, and the pie is being handed to this person, but there's like a penny or a lucky coin in the pie, right? You're going to have what you want. This has been predicted for you as well. Like, this is just what it is. Nobody can stop your blessings, okay? Tell me about the Miss Ida in reverse. You may have been impatient, or you may have felt a loss here. 2 of Baskets in reverse. There is a loss of a friendship, a loss of some kind of connection. But this was all a part of the plan with the Son of Coins in the upright. because these people, 5 of Sticks in reverse, there was a lot of gossip, there was a lot of enemies here, frenemy energy holding you back, and it was weakening you at the end of the day with the Strength in reverse. This could have been a Leo, this could have been a Taurus energy. This is all feminine energy that I'm seeing here right now. Maybe they wanted you to feel alone. They wanted you to feel not supported. Maybe someone felt like this would hinder you a bit. Tell me more. You got, in the next month, this is going to heal itself, like, for you. Because I got the Ace of Baskets. We got a lot of first time type of deals, like a lot of first time for a lot of things. This is your first time, and embrace the journey. Don't be so focused like on the destination this week, y'all. Focus on the journey. Like, enjoy. Like, if you building a business, if you doing something righteous, you know what I'm saying, that you find passion for, they don't want you focused on the end result. You gonna have your way either way it go. But when you are being real and when you are being true, like, you gonna always win. So they just like, enjoy the journey, rest, you know that you gotta know that they got you, is basically what they saying. As long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, following your calling. And this is not about being perfect, this is about being real, this is about being true. Yeah, so you're healing from this. You're healing from this gossip. You healing from people not supporting you, and maybe you're procrastinating because you feel like you need a team, you need a squad. But those loads are lifting for you. 10 of Sticks in the upright. I'm just seeing this, like they say, you got to go to the ancestors that support you without condition. This is what I'm hearing. You need to be dealing with spirits and ancestors that support you without conditions. And when I say without conditions, I mean like allowing you to move authentically within your own self, right? Most of the people we petition for help, even your ancestors, they gonna want you to leave some coffee. They gonna want you to leave something for them. So get out of it. Nothing for nothing begets nothing. What I'm saying is, nobody's like, oh, you got to be like this, you got to be like that. No, you don't. So you need to be focused on those ancestors and those spirits that's like love you regardless. They support you regardless. Mother of Coins. There was a lot of judgment, maybe a lack of self-reflection in the past that you're dealing with presently, and you're kind of beating up on yourself about that. Them bones in reverse, Libra, could be significant. 9 of Coins in reverse. This led to you not feeling protected or feeling like you were financially stable. Your spirits want you to keep fighting here. There could also be an Emperor energy, John Horse, that's attributing to this as well, confirmation. So you could presently be dealing with the masculine as well, or you could be this masculine, take it where it resonates. And there is some sort of misjudgment here. There's a loss that you've been battling. Yeah, you're definitely dealing with some sort of tower. This person will be dealing with a tower. Tell me more. Yeah, somebody's got a tower because they just wouldn't leave a situation alone. 6 of Knives in reverse. And now there's 4 of Knives in reverse. Somebody's not thinking clearly. They just, like I said, whoever this is, they would not let this situation go. 9 of Knives in reverse. This could be your toxic family. 10 of Baskets in reverse. And they're not getting a rebirth. Ancestors in reverse. So a lot of your family, this their last time being able to get this shit right. Scorpio could be significant. There's a lot of delusion. 7 of Baskets in reverse that you just had to walk away from. This addiction, these negative attachments, which definitely plays into that spiritual warfare through family energy that I was speaking on earlier. Like, some shit you gotta make your peace with this, because it's just one stop. It's not the only stop. These aren't the only people you're ever going to meet in your life. They are not the only resource to where you can get help. I remember the other day I was speaking on the fact that a lot of times, like, you got people that have been attacking you to feel like, okay, if I don't feed collective won't eat. And your spirits is like, no, that's not the way this finna work. So get out of that mindset that just because you don't have a seat at their table, you won't eat. That's not true. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I'm gonna take it. What we got here? Got the ancestors. Yeah, somebody left you out in the cold in the past. 5 of Pentacles. And this caused you, with the 2 of Pentacles in the upright, to reassess your priorities. And that 8 energy, that infinity energy. What goes around comes around, ebbs and flows. You got to be able to roll with the waves, baby. Drip or drown in this boy. Somebody definitely made a bad decision in the past by not offering you a cup, any sort of assistance, Page of Cups in reverse. Because they wanted a cycle to continue, the world in reverse. They wanted a cycle to continue, but you're healing, Ace of Cups. I just feel like it's a lot of new beginnings for collective, like, moving forward, and that's always good. You healing from this, a cycle that you just wouldn't allow to close. Hell, they didn't allow it to close, and you were holding on because of codependency. I mean, you definitely have to take some sort of accountability, you know what I mean? But that don't make what they did anymore right. 2 things can be true at once. Y'all know how I feel about that. Knight of Cups in the upright. So there's going to be an offer here, and you're not going to see this coming. The Sun in reverse, Leo energy. Possibly from an emperor or an official energy. Maybe you're getting this offer because this person didn't help you in the past, with the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. And now there seems to be the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody wants to build some sort of legacy, some sort of nurturing. 2 dogs. Dogs are significant. Overflow. Yeah. There's an overflow here. This could be an ancestor, to be honest. Inheritance, spiritual inheritance, prosperity. Wow. Tell me more about that 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's going to come telling you something. There's some information you're going to receive by the middle of the week. Page of Swords. They're going to want to talk about it, or some sort of, you're going to see this maybe not even a physical person. I've been getting a lot of messages through movies and shows, so pay attention, you know what I'm saying? Don't go overboard with it, but when you pull to a certain situation, just know that's your spirit team saying, hey, watch this, hey, listen to this, you know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you something. Near future, middle of the end of the week. What is 6, 7, 8, 8 of Cups in reverse? Returning. Something's returning here. Maybe you thought you lost. Something you lost is returning by the end of the week. The Hermit in reverse, Virgo. Yeah, you avoided a betrayal, and someone is burdened by that 10 of Wands because you didn't fight back. 7 of Wands in reverse. You didn't fight back, you know. There's nothing you had to regret about whatever situation it is with that Virgo. You freed yourself from that, like, from any sort of responsibility. Like, you didn't fight back in the physical. That's what I heard. The Hangman in reverse, Pisces. Yeah, you've been freed from this situation. The Lovers in reverse. Free from some sort of bad choice within a partnership. When this person ended things, you didn't fight with this person, and this caused them to lose a battle. There's a leap of faith being taken by a Queen of Swords in reverse here, as well as a Queen of Wands. Somebody could have lied. A Queen of Swords, an air sign feminine, could have lied and caused a Queen of Wands to take action here. And then there's the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Taking action, legal action, official action. There's Sagittarius energy, Temperance here. To progress, somebody could have foresaw something happening. This masculine, this King of Wands, took action very quickly. Page of Wands. To end some sort of battle or fight. They'll be taking an action to end a fight here by the end of the week. I don't know who this for. Take it where it resonates. Because there's a Wheel of Fortune here that's at stake. A Wheel of Fortune is at stake here. Snakes could be significant. Bulls are significant. As above, so below. Yeah, there's a Wheel of Fortune here. And someone ended a friendship or a partnership with the King of Pentacles in reverse. And now justice is being served. Libra could be significant because this person, King of Swords in reverse, someone could have lied. There could be a Gemini here, a Libra here. By the end of the week, this person may have been quite manipulative. They could have done some sort of word magic, spoke over your life. Yeah, something's going to be happening quickly within the next 8 days. You don't have to worry about taking any sort of action. This situation's working itself out in your favor. Yeah, you could have dealt with some people that just didn't want to collaborate with you. But this was in a way to control the outcome of your life. And that shit is blowing up in their faces. Overall, you be going on some sort of journey. Making a decision finally to go on a journey. And it's whatever decision you make, it's the right decision. Okay, so don't overthink it. Yeah, 10 of Cups in the upright. Yeah, you're gonna get your wish fulfillment at the end of the day. You're gonna heal your inner child. You're going to have the emotional foundation. Rivers could be significant here as well. Yeah. Gold at the end of the rainbow. After a period of losing out on a situation, maybe someone could have told you that you weren't going to have your wish fulfillment, but there's something that was being hidden from you. Someone was hiding the truth from you. Because honestly, you've always had your way out here in these streets. 7 of Cups. You've always had your way, you know. This person or these people were trying to attach themselves to you for life. Death in reverse. So they didn't make good choices because they were being emotionally manipulated into working on something to have their wish fulfillment. And they believed, the Star card, that if they ended this partnership, whatever actions they were taking, maybe they'd be able to return and collaborate with you. This was the energy from yesterday. Yeah, they still wanted to work with you after they left. This is energy harvesting is what I'm pulling. Ending some sort of stagnation by revealing some information here. And somebody's not pouring into some sort of project anymore. They didn't have any plans on doing this. You avoided a tower because someone's embarrassed now. They could be trapped. Slow down. Ooh, this could be a legal issue too. Take it where it resonates. Yeah, you need to get out of your head about money. Because someone stole from you. They misled you to weaken you. And these things are being exposed. The Moon card. Because an Empress in reverse, Aries, is now trying to balance themselves out and do the right thing. And this High Priestess in reverse is popping out again. Someone's grown impatient. Someone's being selfish. And they're moving forward. And this is going to give you the new start. That's interesting. 24, you got some people in your motherfucking energy. Like, everybody had like a vested interest in you. This is something, love and relationships, Libra and love, balance, love, that flew out. Somebody doesn't want it to be revealed that they were in bad energy. They didn't believe you because something about not wanting to be tricked. Someone is pushing for power, but it's going to take courage, y'all. And you're going to have to be inspired, okay, in order for this victory to happen. You may fear freedom at this point, but this is all in an effort to help you grow, okay? That's why I say enjoy the journey. Yeah. You might be getting a lot of blessings this week, too. Mysterious acts of kindness. Don't forget that even while you wait, things are still happening. Aquarius could be significant. Don't lose determination. Be more leaning into your wisdom. There's a lot of chaos that happened in the past. But again, this is an effort to strengthen your patience. Oh my God. Don't y'all hate when they say this shit? Your family is cursed, baby, because they didn't protect you the way they should have. Follow your instincts. This is a rebirth. In the past, you may have not been able to provide, but you need to find joy here because there is someone in your family. I'm also hearing this person found joy in the fact you can provide for yourself. Whoever that Taurus is, possibly a Scorpio and maybe a Sagittarius is significant. They found joy in the fact that you couldn't defend yourself, so then they were able to come after you. This person was working with bad intentions. They didn't truly care. Cancer could be significant. You may have trusted this person or Cancer with a secret. They may have trusted you. Somebody's lost confidence though, because you're not dealing with their ass. And their life's work is based on collaborating with you to heal. And they're having to adapt to the fact that their mask has been ripped off. They can't con you anymore. Things are changing after they try to destroy you. You're being advised to rest right now and focus on what you're building. You could be consumed with your work, but you might feel like your spirits ain't listening, but they are. I'm gonna leave that way you see. Back of the deck. Yeah, you got some blessings coming. You survived this disaster. Leo could be significant. Yeah. Don't be afraid to be yourself. This was meant to throw you off balance. These people not showing you loyalty and making you feel like you just needed to be more like them in order to get support. Nah, that ain't it, y'all. Whatever relationship you were thinking about right now, there's a stagnation ending with that in the next 4 months. Yeah, you guys could have broke up. It could have been about 3 weeks ago, or 3 weeks is significant. Something's happened 3 weeks ago. And somebody's been waiting patiently to communicate something to you. And when they communicate with you, it's gonna be like diarrhea at the mouth is what I'm hearing. They got so much they want to tell you since y'all broke up or decided y'all weren't talking no more. Take it where it resonates. That's crazy. Well, not crazy, but like funny, funny, weird, You're healing. You're healing and it looks good on you, but you can't be afraid of the lions, the tigers, and the bears, okay? Things are going to work out for you. Yeah. We always be like, they coming back. They're coming back, but you can't force it. You know what I'm saying? You just need to pay attention, because anybody who didn't help you in the past, you need to realize this was to build you up. You're wiser, you're stronger, and you know now the difference between what's real and what's not. You ended this cycle with this Sagittarius as well as that air sign feminine. You have more knowledge now because there are secrets that are being exposed after you ended this. But this was a good victory for you, and stay cool. There's a Virgo here. Oh, they want to talk, y'all. That's crazy. I'm finna close this out, y'all. I'm closing this out. I'm closing this out, okay? I'm closing this out. I love you guys. I appreciate you so much for tapping in. If any of this message resonates and you, because this is a collective reading, so if it don't fit, we must have quit. No, I don't know where the fuck I get that shit. But don't try to make it fit, okay? Don't stick your size 7.5 in a size 5, okay? But if it does resonate in any sort of way and you feel like, damn, I need to know a little bit more, click the link in my bio, schedule a personal reading, and we can dig deeper and see what's what. All right, y'all. I appreciate you guys for supporting me. Don't forget to follow, like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You never know who we can help. And if you are looking for a tribe, DIY, resources, daily horoscopes, etc., join my Patreon, link in bio. And we're going to chat soon. Love you, mean it. Bye.